Hello! Someone said to me I should speak more German in my videos. I'll speak some German. What about it? So, in this video, I'm going to teach you some German phrases that you haven't learned already, that you possibly and more than likely haven't learned in your textbooks at school or whilst doing your German course. But before we move on, the things you are going to have to learn to do is like, subscribe, share, tap the bell icon if you haven't done it already, and write a comment down below if I missed out any words or if I mispronunciated the words that I was saying in German. So without any further ado, let's get started. To the special blondie who asked that I should create German videos, hello. Los geht's means let's go. It's essentially meaning let's start something, let's get going. You can also say it with the weather, but jetzt geht los. So that you can switch it around, say jetzt geht's los, which means it's now gonna start. Something is gonna start. So los geht's or jetzt geht's los. The most common thing that I believe that you are going to hear in Germany that isn't in your school books, isn't in your learning material, is ciao. Ciao means hello or goodbye. It's a simple greeting in Italy. In Germany, you'll hear lots of people going ciao, ciao. It's something really, really common if you want to say goodbye or hello or just greet someone. On that note, if you are in the south of Germany and you hear someone say Servus, Servus means I am your servant, a literal translation into English. Now it's mainly said in the south of Germany. You won't really hear it in the north of Germany. So Servus is literal meaning is I am your servant. So now we've been to the south of Germany, let's go all the way to the north of Germany. Now, if you haven't heard this already, this is Moin. Moin is basically like a greeting once again, just say hello. You're more than likely really just going to hear it like in Hamburg, Bremen, anything in the north of Germany. And Moin can be said Moin or Moin Moin is like basically good morning. So it's a greeting in the morning that you will hear. I live in the northwest of Germany, but you still hear lots of people in this area saying Moin as well. So if you do hear that, it's just like saying Servus or Ciao, or Guten Morgen is also the exact German. If you've met someone and you're going to leave now, obviously we've already said that you can say Ciao, Servus, or you can say Auf Wiedersehen, or any typical German way of saying goodbye. Otherwise, you can also say Mach's gut. Mach's gut means like be well, do well. I don't tend to say it so often, but you can say mach's gut to people if you want to combine it all together. Ciao, mach's gut, tschüss. With that said, I've just jumped on nicely to the next one. Some people say it is a German word, other people say it's a Russian word, is tschüss. Tschüss means bye-bye, and you hear lots of women saying tschüss in a high-pitched voice. Just like ciao, when you leave shops, more than likely the people will say tschüss, mach's gut. You'll rarely hear people say Auf Wiedersehen. You'll normally hear them say tschüss or ciao or tschüss, mach's gut, bis nächstes Mal. And that's going into our next one. If you know you're going to see the person again, you can say bis nächstes Mal, which means until the next time, essentially. If you go to a hairdresser's or something like that, then you can say tschüss, bis nächstes Mal, or bis nächstes Mal, tschüss. Anyway, before I continue, I just wanted to say it's been so fantastic over the past weeks seeing how many more German people are watching my videos. This video is a combination of English and German because someone said to me that I should make German videos. So here is my English video talking a little bit in German. Do you like it? Okay, so the next one is super awesome. And if you want to say something, oh, that's awesome, in German, you go geil. Geil means that's awesome, that's fantastic. Geil is a really good word to combine with emotions. If you think something is really fantastic, das sieht geil aus. If you don't like my German accent, be careful how you use geil because sometimes it can maybe mean something different. If someone says, are you going to be there? And you're like, definitely going to be there, 100%. 100%, 100%. You say auf jeden Fall. That's way of like putting it in concrete that you are going to be there. Auf jeden Fall. In any case, in every case. If you want to say, kommst du morgen? Are you going to be here morgen? Auf jeden Fall means I'm definitely going to be here. Don't use auf jeden Fall if you're not going to do something. And now auf jeden Fall doesn't have a negative form, so you can't say nichts auf jeden Fall. You say auf kein Fall. So there we go. Auf jeden Fall. We go to the next one. Okay, so the next one I didn't learn for a long time, and this one has super loads of meaning, and I'm probably going to say it wrong because it's a super German thing to say and you need the German accent, but it's krass. Krass can mean so many different things. So if someone does something fantastic, you can say boah, krass. If someone does something bad, you can say krass. You can just use krass for everything. It doesn't matter whether it's negative, happy, sad, or whatever. Krass. It all comes in the context that you say it with. And I've probably said it wrong. So if I did say it wrong, then write in the comments down below how I said it wrong. I don't really like to say this next one, which is asi, which is calling someone antisocial. Now, if someone is antisocial, then you can say asocial, which means antisocial. I don't really think that there's a need to say asi if you're already calling someone antisocial. You could say more that your things that you're doing are a little bit antisocial, or you could be a little bit more passive and say, why not be a little bit more social to your friends? I'm not a big fan on saying asi, but you will hear it a lot in Germany. So one that I basically never say, and I don't think I've ever heard someone say it, is, and I've even got to make sure I read it correctly, is das Leben ist kein Ponyhof. This is a very common expression in German that means life isn't a place for riding ponies. It means that you shouldn't expect things to go easily for you. It's typical German. If you ever have heard someone say it to you, I'm interested, is write this in the comments down below and tell me where and which city you heard someone say this to you, because I've never heard it before. As we all know, Germans like their beer. Right? Doesn't mean to say they're alcoholics, but they just do like their beer. They don't have any speed limits on the motorway somewhere. So you know that they like driving and they like drinking until the early hours, and they like dressing up in all of their stuff. Nur ein Schwein trinkt alleine is like saying you don't come to the party. Only a pig doesn't come to the party and have fun and drink beer. I'm just guessing, but I've never really heard anyone say it before. So if you have, then write it in the comments down below. So if you've done something wrong, or you're at home with your partner, but it's not totally offended them, she'll be or he'll be like, boah, du bist einer. It's more than like saying you are an oops. So they're saying a sentence where it's kind of telling you that you are something bad or you are something good, but they don't want to say that descriptive word. So, no, du bist einer. Naturally, you're going to be taught du bist ein something. But Germans like to say that it's kind of, du bist einer. Na ja, du bist einer. Krass, du bist einer. So the next one, I'm not really a big fan of, to be honest with you, but lots and lots of people say it, and lots of young people say it, rappers say it, and this, that, and the other, and I really don't like it. If you do like it, if you do say it, then write it in the comments down below. But it is Alter. And this is a short version of Alter Schwede. You don't tend to hear people say it like Alter Schwede, like just a normal thing. The people say Alter Schwede. They say it like really funny and stuff. And then you have like these German rappers and young people or whatever, they go, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I don't even want to do it. They're like, they like speak out, I can't do it. They speak out for the This is something that you're going to hear constantly if you're around like younger people. You're probably not going to like this, or you do find it funny. I don't really care. Alter. So the next thing is if someone says something stupid to you, or you just think it's rubbish, like talking about flat earth or something like that, saying, oh, the world is flat and it's not round, you can just say Quatsch, which just basically means what a load of rubbish that person is saying. Quatsch. Quatsch, 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 quatsch. That's what you say. And if someone says something to do with the politics going on today, that will this person with an orange face still be in a specific White House soon? Quatsch. That's another good example of it. So if you want to tell someone everything they've just said is complete rubbish, quatsch. With quatsch, you can follow this up with das ist bescheuert. So you're telling the person what they're saying is just rubbish, just crazy, just stupid. Das ist bescheuert. Bescheuert meaning like stupid, like idiotic type thing. Now, idiot and idiotisch and bescheuert, I wouldn't say idiot because Germans, they get a little bit like offended if you say idiot. But like, oh, du bist bescheuert. It's like you're a little bit stupid. And so it's a little bit more than du bist doof. It's bescheuert. Anyway, good combination with Quatsch, bescheuert. Das ist bescheuert. Okay, so if you like, someone asks you a question and the answer's yes or no or maybe or something, you can say yes, no, maybe, or you can say jein. Jein in German means exactly all of them. Yes, no, maybe, everything together, you don't know. There we go. So that's jein. Not nine, not ja, not nine, it's nine. The one thing that you are probably going to have learned already, maybe, is Kopfschmerzen. So Kopfschmerzen, you learn already at school because you've got a headache. People get headaches. But if you've been drinking alcohol and you have a Kopfschmerzen, this is called Kater, which is a hangover. So Germans say Kater. And I'm pretty certain that if you're at school and you're like 12, 13 years old, you are not going to learn Kater because that's teaching you about drinking too much alcohol. So if you have got a hangover and someone says, hast du Kater? Ein Kater? I don't know. It's meaning eine Kater. Yeah. Anyway, who cares? Correct me down below if you know what the correct thing is. Yeah, Kater, hangover. There we go. Next. Los geht's. If something's awesome, and you're like, oh, that's really good, then you can say, Prima, das gefällt mir. Prima. So you're basically saying, that's top notch, das gefällt mir. I like that, das gefällt mir. You're going to learn that in school or in the books because that means I really like it. But Prima, das gefällt mir. Or Krass, das gefällt mir. That's another way of doing it. If you come home and you've been painting the walls like red and you've got white carpets and you haven't put anything down and you're not very good at painting up and it's going everywhere, oh no, it's going all over the floor, and your wife or your partner comes home, she or he is going to ausflippen. Ausflippen is like lose control. The person when they come home is going to be mad, angry, but just lose control because you've put red paint all over their white carpet that is not going to come out. And they're going to come home and go, du bist bescheuert. Los geht's. In America, they always go, ah man. It's not a very good American accent. Ah man, why did you do that, man? In German, they say Mensch, right? Ah Mensch. It's like saying, oh man. Mensch, yeah. It's basically just saying, oh man. I'm not going to describe it any further than that because it's quite easy to understand. So if you want to say, oh man, in German, you go, Mensch. Anyway, there's probably a whole bunch of different things. I don't tend to say these things. If I am going to say any slang, then I'll say it in English and then we do Ginglish, because in some places people like to do Ginglish. Ginglish, if you don't know what it is already, is it's speaking in German but using English phrases in your German sentences, and many Germans do it. I can't do it because I just speak English or I speak German, but other people, they really like to do it. The one thing you probably do hear all the time in Germany or when you're in other countries that's related to this is, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and tap the bell icon so you get notified when I release any new videos. With that said, I want to say hello and welcome to all my new subscribers. The subscribe rate has been going up, and all of my new subscribers, all my new visitors and viewers from Germany has just exploded. So hello to everyone in Germany. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. I find it awesome. Anyway, with that said, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if I have said some wrong, I've got the meanings wrong, whatever, then write me in the comments down below. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down, but if you do like it or just think it's moderate, give it a thumbs up. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's David Dawn, and you've been watching David's videos. Now, if you are interested in programming or Borussia Dortmund or living in Germany or how to create a YouTube channel, then check the link in the description below to check out my channels and watch another video. So, bye-bye. Click one of these videos right now. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.